Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Ronnie said. Just like Ronnie said.
All right, hello and welcome back to another episode of the Unofficial Official Pod, episode number 55 from the road.
Hey,
Happy to be
55.
back doing another one on the
Right.
road with
Another
you
one on
guys.
the road.
We got
And we haven't missed a week. It's been great.
we've been every week, just been consistent. We finally got some time. We were kind of busy getting this thing up and running, but we're back here. We've got a day off today. We're happy to be doing the pod.
Yes, so much better doing it like this.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see you guys
Here.
and have the reaction. I'm excited
Like hold hands
for
if you want.
later in the for later
Talk. Oh, okay, cool.
for later in the tour to do one of the games that you mentioned on an earlier one.
Yes.
That will be hilarious.
Killer game.
Okay.
Live.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. But yeah, so we are just outside of Washington, D.C. in North Bethesda, Maryland on an off day. I was actually supposed to go home. So this worked out.
You were supposed to go this morning, right?
I was supposed to go home this morning. What was supposed to be an 8-hour drive
last night
from
Concord.
Concord, New Hampshire.
to here was supposed to be an 8-hour drive, became around 11. So my flight was at 10 out of Reagan, and we didn't get to the hotel until 10. So needless to say, I was up early, though. I was up at 7, I think, and I was able to get the miles back that I used. So that's good. But
Totally
it was a little bit
lost
it was a little bit of a
millions.
bummer to
The fam for the day.
not go home. But the silver lining is we got to do this
I'm doing a
podcast.
pod. Yeah.
And I forget who it was. I think it was Nikki or maybe somebody. I said in line, I was like, I promised you that we're going to do one Saturday or Sunday and it'll be out. So when you hear this, I kind of broke the promise, but it's Monday, but we're still doing it and it's going to be out this
She
week.
told me, she was like, Mike told me you guys are going to record tomorrow and release it Monday.
Okay.
And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to release it Monday because we release on Fridays.
Oh, you're right. Exactly.
Right.
So I was like, no, I don't, like maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But yeah, for sure Friday.
I think I got a little bit excited and was like, I know that we haven't really done one.
I know. We've been
And-
chomping at the bit.
And I oversold it.
But like Tyler said, we've been
Yeah.
slammed like 9 a.m. through the evening. It's been a long run. And this tour is different in the sense that a lot of times when we start our tours, rehearsal week ends on Thursday, and we'll usually do a show Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or just Saturday, Sunday, and then have that first day off real quick in the process. But this time we started rehearsing on Tuesday through the weekend, and our first show was on a Tuesday. So we never got a day off. So we've been at it for over 2 weeks straight. I know this is world's tiniest violin, but just a lot of singing. I think all of us have been just ready for a day off vocally.
Yeah.
I think the singing also with just everything else in your head, just with the new show, it's probably 60% new. And even some of the older songs that we knew musically look a little different now.
Yeah, new
So
choreo and everything.
it was just a straight shot of 12 or 13 days of learning stuff,
Yep.
remembering stuff,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then 6 shows in a row.
Yeah, we didn't really have the vocal
It was tough.
capacity
It was tough.
to lay down another podcast.
True. Yeah. And I think I always say this is like, even when we're tired, I don't think the shows ever suffer because there's this inherent like,
Adrenaline gives you an extra
Kinda, yeah.
10% vocally.
so we started rehearsals on June 9th, which was a Tuesday in Nashville. And also that evening, we got to sing at the Opry for our third time.
Third time.
Third time at
That's
the
right.
Opry.
It was a lot of fun.
Op 3.
It's awesome if you get to do it once, but then when you get asked again and then again, it's like you almost want to keep having those opportunities
Yeah.
because you never know who you're going to run into. And I love that we made it work because I think we were on the fence about it. If I
Well,
remember
we
right,
weren't
okay?
supposed to
Yeah.
arrive to Nashville till the 10th. And then this opportunity came up and we're like, okay, we have to do this because A, it's like a insanely marquee venue. And B, the people in that room, I would venture to guess that 95% of the people in that room each time we've done it have never heard of us.
I would
And
agree.
that percentage is probably closer to 99.
I'd agree. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
it's a great opportunity to introduce ourselves to a new audience, not just in the room, but also on the radio broadcast. And it's just a big thing. Yeah, we changed our travel plans. We changed everything around to make this work because it's important. It's a thing that elevates the brand value,
Yeah.
elevates the band, and puts us in other conversations
Okay.
of, hey, who are the people that play the Opry frequently?
And we gained,
Well-
gained some new fans.
We did gain some new fans.
And I thought that it was really cool that they allowed us to sing a song how we wanted to.
Yeah,
If you
so
want to go into that a little bit.
This is the first time that we approached them and said, "Hey, we usually do a song on our show that's off mic. Is it possible to do something like that where we do a couple songs on mic and then we do one like that where it's just area mics, meaning there's just a couple mics in front of us, and we sing it like we do the off mic in a semicircle more chorally."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, absolutely." And we got to sing the off mic from last year, "A Little Help from My Friends," and it sounded really good.
It
and
did, man.
and
it blew the doors off the place.
It
was
did because they
incredible.
hadn't
Yeah.
seen something like that, right?
Yeah.
What was funny that I noticed too is usually on the road we will have little floor mics if the venue is really big or it's
Mohegan Sun,
Mohegan Sun or something like that where
outdoors.
the people need to hear it, right? And then they let us use their mics, which were not that our mics aren't good. Those mics were outstanding, and it
Yes.
sounded great, and it was well received, and people were like backstage, "Whoa, that was
Yeah.
so cool!" Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys did that. So that was really fun. I'm glad they let us do that. I'm glad we got to do that.
It's the most perfect prove it moment, right? Like when people are singing on mics and it sounds great, there's always going to be people in the audience, especially nowadays with AI and everything, who are like, okay, yeah, they sound like that with all the full production, but if they were just to put down the mics, it wouldn't sound like this. It's a great moment for us, especially to a brand new audience, to be like, okay, we're going to put the mics down and we're going to show you that we can actually sing. We're not just clowns. Yes, we act like clowns on stage. It's a very loose show, very Rat Pack style. We don't take ourselves seriously at all, but we want you to know that we take the music very seriously. So we're going to put these mics down and show you, okay, yeah, we can actually do this.
It's what the comment we get sometimes is on songs like that or other songs that we sing that are more like that. Oh, these guys actually can sing.
Yeah. It's not just parodies and silly goose. It's
Silly
these-
goose.
these guys have some talented people.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some.
3 or 4, 5,
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Name them.
John, Michael,
Not even close. Michael. yeah.
Ricky,
Thank you.
Bobby,
Ricky Martin. Okay.
Jim,
Yep.
Jim John.
Jim
Nope.
John.
Yep.
Luke Bob. Yeah, he's
Yep.
great.
Okay, he's awesome.
Yeah, that was super fun. And now my microphone cable is clipping out, so I'm going to hold this right
Uh-oh.
here very steady.
But
But
don't move.
oh man, this is going to suck now. Hang on, I'm just going to hold it straight. Okay, cool.
Speaking of, I just thought of this.
Yeah,
Speaking
do
of
it.
naming guys in the group, I may have told a story in the pod before, but one time when we were flying internationally, they usually ask you some questions about where are you going, why are you going there, blah blah blah. So they asked me where I was going. Going home. I was in this group. We were touring over in Europe. Blah blah blah. We're just getting back. We got done with this tour. He's like, "Oh, what kind of group is it? Oh, it's a 9-man a cappella group." He's like, "Oh, he's great. What are all the names of the guys in the band?" I was like, "Is there a Don? Is there a?" So it was really funny. It was just like I was like, "Oh yeah, wait." It was funny to think about that, but that's just what I remember from that.
That's
Trying to
great.
remember
That's
all the
great
names.
story.
I'm bad with names. My wife will tell you I'm very bad with names.
Not as bad as another person in this group, but that's another story.
is it
from
John?
another time. It's John. Yeah.
Jim John.
But the crazy thing about the beginning of going back to the rehearsal week is not only did we have to prepare the songs for the Opry, which aren't songs in the show now, outside of Lido, we had to film our opening video. So that took a big chunk of time out of our rehearsal schedule because we had to, Robert and Maddie and the whole team at Emphasis Films.
Shout
Shout
out.
out Emphasis Films.
Shout out Emphasis Films. I'm
Great
back.
guys.
I'm back.
Bobby
Matt,
just scored.
I'm
We
actually
had a great-
beginning to think that sorry to interrupt you, but I'm actually beginning to think
Don't
that
touch me.
the little things I'm hearing might be the Wi-Fi,
Oh.
the signal. But
Great.
we're gonna keep this going, and
But if it stinks,
if it's still if it's got these little clips, then
then you'll wait another 3 weeks. for
we're
next
sorry.
week.
Yeah, but yeah.
Stop touching me.
So we did the opening video, like you said,
That's what he likes about being in live pod.
and
or
that
live
really,
room.
I think sometimes we underestimate how long that's gonna take.
I'm going to be
You
honest.
know,
I'm going to be
like-
honest. Robert was like, we need 3 days.
Oh boy.
And I was like, I looked at your script. I think we can get this done in 2 small chunks in 2 days. And we did. So credit to his crew. They moved fast,
Yep.
real fast, and credit to us as well for moving fast.
Yeah.
But we got it done quickly.
Sure did. And I think it actually is really good. I think it's funny.
It's great.
I think we did. I think it sets up the show well.
And that's
the point, right?
My thinking behind the whole idea of the opening video is historically our opening video was more about being educational while being funny. We went to Indiana.
Here's who we are, kind of thing.
That's how we got our start. But now that we've been doing this forever, we've kind of let that piece of it go. But we've also kept the funny part. And the reason why we do, in my opinion, the reason why we do the opening video is because for all the people at the show that have never seen us and don't understand what we are, it's a really great icebreaker to, oh, okay, these guys are funny and fun, and it's not the ballet. This is not a serious
Right.
evening. I don't need to be still in my chair. I don't need to be quiet. I can be raucous in the crowd. I can have fun. I can laugh at I understand they are going to attempt to be humorous throughout the night. So I think it sets the tone for what our brand is, which is funny and musical and
Awesome.
awesome. So I think that's why we have the opening video. I think that historically why we have done that is to break the ice a little bit and let people settle into the idea of what the show is.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got that done pretty much on Wednesday, a lot of Tuesday. Actually, we did some music on Tuesday, got the thing done on Wednesday, and then really got into learning everything else and getting everything on its feet Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Interesting for me, living in Nashville. I always go back and forth on this. I want to ask you guys.
I have a clear answer.
It'll likely never happen, but do you like, if you had the chance, would you like having the rehearsals in your hometown or not?
Hard no.
I think so. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot harder because as we've talked about before, like the tour life and the home life are very different, and that's a sort of gray area, middle ground where you're kind of still doing your job, you're doing this during the day,
it's still
you're
dad
going home to be dad, which is great. You got to go home every night. That's awesome.
Sure.
But it's just your mind it's hard to wrap around because you're trying to do a lot of things at once.
What it is it's actually unfair to both parties.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Because you are not able to give your family your full attention
or the band,
right? So you're in this middle man position where it's like, I want to give you both the full thing, but I can't because I have to learn the stuff and I have to be a dad and be a husband. But so that puts you in a really tough position. That's why I was saying,
and if I
would be like, I don't want rehearsals at home.
Yeah.
But then I can be fair to everything I can be fair to in that moment.
And if I'm honest, this was one of the first shows where at the beginning of the tour, like the first show and also a little bit of the second show too, I wasn't as sharp with musically. I think I was okay, but I was still like a little bit out of it until Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not ashamed to say that. It's just the reality of it. I had so much going on in my head anyway.
But you were sick. It kind of
at home, and I was feeling bad. Yeah, like I was under a lot of stress.
Things working against you.
There was a lot of things working. But yes, it's a good example of like when you're not at home in a rehearsal week, it's like that's what you focus on is just that. So
if you ask anybody that works from home, right?
Yeah.
They'll tell you there are times where it's like, it's a blessing and a curse, right? It's a blessing because you can still be home and be around the kids and everything.
Yeah.
But it's a curse because there will be moments where you need to be able to give your full attention to the work, but you can't because your toddler is knocking on the office door and, hey, where's mommy?
Yeah, everyone can relate to that now.
Exactly. So I think it's a totally normal thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So rehearsals go well, other than I felt like crap for the last few days, but it worked out. So as what usually happens, we leave Sunday night and we go to Roanoke, Virginia.
Well, we had
right?
Jill come in, obviously, and
he came in.
Shout out Jill.
Yeah,
get the tour
obviously.
around with
Yeah,
all the
obviously. Shout out Jill.
She's the best.
She was there.
The best.
She's awesome. So she was with us when we went on our way to Red Bank, but we stopped in Roanoke, Virginia.
which was actually the same exact
Same hotel,
venue we
right?
stopped at the last summer tour. Did our run through of the show.
We had to walk.
Do you want to explain why we stopped?
We had to walk through and all that.
because we can't drive that far.
The drivers can only drive X amount of miles a day. So Nashville to Red Bank, New Jersey is quite the distance.
Sure
So
is.
they go as far as they can, and then they have to go down for 12 hours to sleep. And so it's a very safe
Those are the rules.
commute the rest of the way.
Yeah. So it was nice to have. It's always nice to have that day as a walkthrough day.
Yeah.
No singing day because we've been singing for a week
But we're
straight.
dumb, and we still kept singing during those
Because
because you still
have to
yeah,
simulate
so much
what the
moving.
show,
yeah,
right?
You've got to get it in your body, like
Totally.
Like when I'm singing this, my body is
Yeah.
doing this.
So essentially, yeah, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say I always try to during rehearsals, even if it's not singing full out, but at least if I'm
Yes,
trying to sing my part, and even if I get it wrong, I know okay, I didn't know what I was singing there, so then I go back. And
I
say,
go
"Oh,
back.
look at the music.
Exactly.
Better to
But-
get it wrong there than
yeah.
in the show.
Right.
But then your muscle memory is like, oh yeah, when I'm like you said, when I'm doing this move, I'm
Mhm.
thinking this part.
Yeah. So essentially, we do a similar thing on Tuesday. Once we get to Red Bank, it's a rehearsal at 3 o'clock or like whenever we can, or like
Yeah.
whenever we can get on stage. And it's actually the first time that we really kind of ran the show, not singing like all out because we had a show that night, but
With full production. and
the
everything.
full, the video, walking on,
Mike's in your
doing
ear,
all the
that.
rehearsing. Yeah. And I thought overall that show went really well. I think that's a good place to start. I think everyone there is always really nice. Everyone there, it's a welcoming audience. It's a welcoming area, I think.
Yeah.
And so that was helpful, I think, for the
Yeah,
start.
It was great for a show.
And there were some chasers there,
Yeah.
which
There
is
were.
always nice to see at the beginning because you have a lot of support that's in the audience, right? And you say this a lot, Seggie. Nobody wants to see you fail. Like,
No, of course not.
so when you go out there and it's an
The
opening
people that
show,
who want to see you fail certainly will not be at your show.
of course, yeah.
There are haters that want to see us fail and see
Well, sure.
all sorts of different people, but they're not at the shows.
I remember the note that Jill gave before that, after our rehearsal, before that first show. She was just like, "Listen, I see you guys all starting to get in your head. It's the first show.
Yeah, she
You're
did.
gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep going, keep performing. Like,
Yeah.
good
So that was
job."
good though.
Because the majority of the time, the audience has no idea we made a mistake. Like when Jerome tried to jump with his foot through his leg,
That was obvious.
nobody knew that he completely fell on his face
But we
on
did.
stage. No,
I'm surprised
everybody
he.
knew.
Oh, everybody
I'm
knew, okay.
surprised he did not hurt himself.
I know,
That looked
because
like it hurt really
He's
bad.
an old brittle man.
I
It's
know.
tough.
He's 50.
But I do want to say, if anyone was at that show and has video of that, please,
Please.
Yeah.
please, for the love of all things,
That was
send it to
good.
us,
Send it to
please.
us,
That was
tag it.
good.
Jody was there, but the speaker
Yeah.
was blocking her
no,
view, so
no.
her video didn't get it. And then the guy sitting next to her said he had it, and then he didn't have it.
Oh, he didn't end up
Yeah.
having. Okay.
He didn't have it, but we got to
Okay.
get it.
Well,
I'm getting ahead of ourselves here.
that was a great show. It was a great opening show. That was really hilarious. That happened.
But did that happen in Red Bay?
so I'm actually surprised that he
might
tried
have
it.
Been the second show.
Or was it Beverly that he did it? I don't know. So,
I think it wasn't.
well,
Red
if it
Bay.
was Beverly, that was the second show of the tour, a venue that we've been to before. We actually
Okay,
shot a
hold
live
on,
stream.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
We had an opener at our first show.
Oh, the choirs. Yeah.
Choir. So,
Yeah.
something we're looking to implement for the fall tour, and we've gotten a few of them for the summer, but it's summer. We really want to expand our outreach, and what we're doing is telling promoters to reach out to local schools and see if there's a school that wants to bring their choir to open for us. So in the fall, you may see a local high school choir opening for us, and they'll get to come to sound check and have a Q&A with us and get to come to the show and get to perform on these awesome stages and the rooms that we're playing in the fall. It's just a really great way to highlight local schools, but also the importance of music in schools.
Yeah.
And we all grew up coming through that. So this is our way of giving back, like giving them a platform to perform in front of a large audience, and hopefully that audience continues to support those schools and everything.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing a lot more of that in the fall. This is a new idea for us and something we're trying to implement for the fall. And I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you included that because it's now happened twice, I think.
Yeah.
And
Once
oh, okay, it was once, and the
we have
choirs.
openers, but this scenario once.
And the choir stayed afterwards, and they loved the show. They gave so much energy for us too, which is always super helpful.
Oh my gosh, they
Yeah,
were
they're
like
great in the
drivers
craft.
of
They're
the
great.
others.
Yeah. So second show's Beverly. We have done a show there before, but we shot our live stream there one time. But the venue was under renovation. So on our way back, I think all of us were like, oh no. But we get there and it's really nice in the backstage now. Like
Really nice.
beautiful. I started to feel better. I went to the Y.
You got yourself clean.
Yeah, anything
At the Y.
anything
Get
yeah.
something from the song.
I had a shower
Yeah,
and a
good
meal
meal.
and
Yeah,
I walked
You
back.
can do whatever you feel.
And I did. I did
Good pick
whatever
there.
I felt that day. It was great.
That in some song.
Nice. That was an inside joke that
It was very outside.
sometimes I
Very
make
unlike
up
photo on the
parts.
podcast. No, he doesn't. Other people do, but not Mike.
Yeah, I do sometimes. So that's a great show. The next night,
But hold on.
though. Oh yeah, Beverly, go
Keep
for it.
up with things.
What?
We had an opener.
In Beverly?
Yeah. The Highness Sound, baby.
Kind of sound.
Oh, I said 2 openers and you were like, no, just one so
But
far.
this wasn't a high school choir. This,
Yeah.
this was more of I don't want to say favor, but
Oh
this-
yeah, you
but-
go. Yeah, you
but
explain that.
Jack
Go ahead and.
reached out. You could explain your
Oh,
of the group.
Jack.
Oh, that's how it happened. Oh, cool.
Jack is a member of Highness Sound, and he's also a member of Another Round at IU.
Alumnus of another round.
Oh, he just graduated.
Yeah.
That's right. But he
Big
reached
pants, huge pants.
he reached out to us and asked if they could open the show in Beverly, and we said, of course. Highness Sound, for those of you who don't know, is a group that performs in the summertime out on Cape Cod. They are a college all-star a cappella group. They have auditions every year, and guys from different colleges come and audition, and there's always 10 of them, and they spend the entire summer on Cape Cod performing 4 shows a week for the public, and then they do other private events and people's parties, backyard barbecues, and all that type of stuff. So anyways, they came and opened for us and sang a couple of songs and sounded awesome. They sounded really
They're freaking
good.
They're really tight.
I feel like they have a Vineyard Vines
The Vineyard
concert.
yeah.
Were they all wearing the same Vineyard or not the same one, but
So
like
that's been a tradition that's been going on.
Really?
I was in the group in 2006.
You have to
and
be
7,
rich
yeah.
to be in the band. But it's
Yeah.
Did you say it's like an all-star team?
It's like a college all-star.
Yeah,
all-star.
There's
that's
80,
great.
80 to 100 guys that audition every year for 10 spots. And
Yeah.
It's like guys from all around the country that are in college acapella, their own college acapella groups, and then
Mhm.
come to do this. It's basically a summer job, and it's
Yeah.
one of the best. So it's
and then after the show they stuck around and we got to film a little video with them.
And it's gone viral.
Not sure
Over 1 million views.
not sure what it, yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that. That's
great.
great.
So
Yeah,
if you're on
we did
Instagram,
we
check
did
that
the
out.
My Singing Monsters.
Oh,
song.
okay. That's what
I did not know that.
that's what that was. Yeah. I'm old.
Yeah.
I am too.
But also a hilarious thing about Beverly. After the show, a bunch of us were just kind of hanging out outside, and it was like tour manager, a couple of the crew guys, Frida, me, and we're just standing there, and this drunk dude comes out of that one bar that had karaoke or whatever, Indo, whatever, next door.
Oh yeah.
And he comes over and he talked to us for probably about 30 minutes.
Really?
And he was so nice.
About what?
Just everything.
Everything?
Just like
Great. I'm sad I
just
missed
ev-
that.
everything.
He was high on life.
He's
Sad I missed that.
he's
Yeah,
auditioning
William
for
Miller
a Sublime cover band, which is awesome. And it was just hilarious because like
oh, come on.
when it's late at night and like a
Yeah.
drunk person is approaching, you're thinking, okay, this is gonna go one of 2 ways. This guy's gonna be belligerent and annoying, and he's gonna try to fight.
End
or
up in the
whatever.
hospital, yeah.
He's
Um,
be drunk.
But I think he was just buying himself time to sober up before he left or something. I don't know. But it was very memorable and hilarious.
I think that's good because it seemed like you guys were welcoming,
Oh yeah,
looking.
of course.
You were like friendly looking people that
Well,
could
as he
come
walked
and
up,
talk-
you have to
talk
make a
you.
choice.
Yeah.
When someone's approaching
Yes.
you and it's nighttime and
It's
it's,
that
outside, it's dark.
It's that split second.
You're like,
yeah.
how am I going to react to this? Because if he's going to try to do something, I got to be ready. But he just came over and he was jovial. And we're like, okay, we will respond the same way you entered, jovial and kind. And it was just a great conversation. We were talking about the World Cup, about the Scots coming to Boston,
Come
and
on.
drinking them out of beer and stuff. It was so funny. If you
That's
talk
good.
to Freedom about it, he'll be like, I will always remember this night because of that guy.
I love that.
He was like, hey, do you guys have you mentioned some sandwich? It was like some local thing. It was like some roast beef sandwich or whatever. So have you ever had it? We're like, no. He's like, come with me. I'm gonna drive you there. It's just 4 minutes away. I'll drive you there. I'll bring you back. Sandwiches on.
Yeah,
me."
man,
and we're like,
we're
no,
not
we're
getting in a car
we're
with
not-
you
definitely
right
not
now.
getting in a car with you, bro.
Like, he's like,
No, they're open until 2.
Oh,
like
wow.
a thing in Beverly. I don't know.
Oh,
like
that's
some
funny.
roast beef, but it was hilarious. He was super nice, super
That's good.
kind. I hope he made it home okay. I'm sure he did. It's a very small town, but
Yeah.
But then you can move on.
Yeah. So the next night we go somewhere we are very familiar with. We go to New Hampshire, a town called Portsmouth.
Yep.
probably been there 10 or 11 times.
Great
Like,
Been
town.
there a lot.
I'm sure you've heard us talk about it.
Great town.
I don't really think we have to spend much time on it. It just always delivers.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's always
Like,
fun. Good time.
The crowd is always
is always
good. The
awesome.
food is good.
Yep.
The
Shout out.
town is good.
Shout out Bennett's Deli.
Just everything is just so good.
And also, they did a renovation a couple years
They
ago.
sure did.
Looks great. Yeah.
Beautiful
Okay,
place.
so just a little context. When we're talking about these places, these are like hundreds of years of venues, right? And their backstages are original.
Reflective of that.
Yeah, and
Yeah, totally.
It's not a bad thing. Like Beverly just didn't have showers.
Yeah.
And now they have 2 awesome showers, and they renovated the backstage. And Portsmouth was along those same lines, very old, and they renovated it. It's really great now, and it's hospitable to the artists that are coming through. It's awesome.
Yeah. I think that's really
I think I figured out what the clip was.
really important, by the way.
head of this thing was loose.
Oh,
So I
okay.
think it was rattling, so I just tightened it.
Oh, nice. I think that's really important. I know we kind of joke about it, how, oh, yeah, I would rather not have to shower in something that looks like it should be in a jail, but it's like it makes a difference.
It's because when venues spend money on their venues, they are spending it on the customer-facing areas.
Sure.
First.
The
Yeah.
lobby,
course.
the seats,
Of
the
course.
carpeting,
Of
the
course.
bathrooms, because that's who's
Who's
funding
paying-
the
yeah,
place,
yeah.
right? Like
Absolutely.
the artist is just,
Yeah,
and honestly, the majority of artists don't use the venue
it's
facilities.
true.
They
Yeah.
are at hotels, but we don't tour like that.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
That's right. So that was on Thursday. On Friday, we go to a new place we've never been, Woonsocket, Rhode Island.
Woonsocket.
Sold out. Lot of energy.
Lot of energy.
So
very
Very
fun.
fun.
Not much around the town. That's not to say that it just wasn't awesome, but it just was in the middle of, I guess not nowhere, but there just wasn't a ton of stuff to do like right around the venue. But I think everybody was excited that they knew the show was sold out. We had never been there before. All of the backstage was really nice.
Nice, yeah.
Those ladies were really nice who were there. They were all
Oh, they were hilarious.
volunteers. Oh, here's something that was really funny about, or that's interesting about that place, was in the 70s, no, in like the 50s, it was like this really nice thing. And then it kind of devolved into an X-rated movie house in
Oh.
the 70s and 80s. And then in the 90s, volunteers only. Something happened because like I spoke to this guy Dennis after the show,
Oh, tennis was hilarious.
and he was like, all of
I
us
think he knows
volunteers just knocked this whole thing down, and we redid it. And I just like stories like that,
Yeah,
like
that's
how
cool.
it's like,
Really cool.
okay, we love this place. It's like something in the town that like means actual something. And then it was like a scene. The way that he was describing it, it was like it was like a scene out of like the second, or like a scene out of, or it seemed like it was like a scene out of, I think it's maybe Back to the Future 2, like when he comes back and
Oh, to 1985.
it's the
Back to the Future.
casino
Yeah.
and it's owned, and the casino's owned, I think, or like it's Biff owns the casino and he owns the whole town, and like it's just like nasty. And like, I had that vision in my head of what it went through in the 70s and 80s,
Okay.
and then to now. I just like stories like that.
Our manager
No.
said he grew up going to the movies there.
That was in Great Barrington.
Was it?
Yes, which was
Okay.
the next night.
Oh, was the next?
Which-
Oh, you're right. You're right.
which
That,
is
that makes a lot
really
more sense.
good because
But shout out Woonsocket.
Shout out
Like, the
Woonsocket.
crowd was
They
awesome.
were really awesome.
Can't wait
Yes.
to come back.
Yes.
the next night is at the Mahawi
Mahawi.
Theater in Great Barrington, which is also where James Taylor resides.
Yes. Now,
Thing.
I learned a lot of things that day. I guess there's a mountain range around there, and it's called the Berkshires.
Berkshires. Yeah.
So, in a song of his,
Should have bought stock when I could.
he references the Berkshires. He goes, and the
Okay.
Berkshires seem dreamlike on account of that frosting, right? And I'm like, what are the Berkshires? And then it all just came together. Really cool town. Is there anything else you guys want to say about? Like, I just loved
First time there was great.
It was
It
great.
was a nice theater, and yeah, it was a good show.
it was great.
I just want to say, for those of you watching, you've heard sirens going by. We're on the tour bus,
Oh yeah,
parked next to the road. And you may have seen me do the sign of the cross, which is something I do anytime I hear sirens, because I say a quick prayer for whomever might be in need in those moments, if an ambulance or fire truck or a policeman. But just
He does that every time.
just explaining
That
what
is
happened
true.
in case you're wondering, why is this dude doing
Yeah,
that?
It's
You
true.
didn't hear the sirens. But anyway, shout out to my mom who taught me at a very young
Our-
age to do that.
Our agent, Andrea Johnson, who is amazing. We
AJ?
love her. She was at that
Shout out.
show.
Literally.
She's the best. She was there. We got to meet a lot of people, a lot of new people that had never been to the show before, that had never seen us before up in that area. So that was great. And then the next night, which was last night, we go back to
Concord,
New Hampshire.
Capital Center for the Arts.
We had been there once or twice before, but it was in the fall, I remember. The highlight of my day was I got to have a date with Zoe and the girls for breakfast over FaceTime because it was
It's cool. It was really confused.
Yeah, it was
Sunday was Father's Day. Yeah, Sunday was Father's
I
Day.
did the same thing. But it
So
was
we had
different. Yep,
So we
same
had
thing.
had a little breakfast
Not with
date.
your family, but with mine.
Yeah,
Mine was with both your families.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
People.
so that was fun, and then I sprinted back from the Y in the heaviest downpour
Oh, it
I've been in a long time.
Ain't hard. Yeah.
And I did something that you did or that you like to do. I threw my running shoes away because they were
poop.
they were old.
They're drenched.
They're old
Yeah, they're
and they were
toast.
drenched,
Toast.
and I was already going to do it anyway. And I was like, Seggie does this, and actually, it kind of felt good. I was like lighter.
If
that
you're
makes
at
sense.
home and your shoes get wet, like you
Fine.
can remedy it.
Yeah, but they
You're
were
on the
so-
road,
They
like
were
they're
so
Yeah,
on the
nothing.
bus, they're gonna get
Oh,
moldy and
moldy.
mildewy. Yeah,
I had
throw 'em
to.
away.
and they squeaked a little bit. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Were they Nikes?
They were
Dude, I've noticed all the
At-
new Nikes.
at the end
Yes.
as they're kind of wearing out.
Yes.
It was my left, and I'd be like, but they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
That's why our
Uh,
toe shoes are Adidas.
I had
Shout
it.
out Adidas.
Shout out
actually.
Adidas. Yeah,
Shout out Adidas.
Shout out Adidas.
Like
they
all day
they
I
gave
dream
us
about straight dance floor.
shoes and
shoes
pants.
for this and pants. That's right for this tour.
Shout out.
Shout out Adidas.
We love them. Anything
I had
anything
like
special about that show?
I had a day date with the kids.
Yeah.
They sent me a package
Oh, fun.
and they were like, "Don't open it till Father's Day."
That's great.
And I opened it and it was divorce papers. I'm just kidding. It was
Emancipation papers for
Long
the children.
yeah. So I opened it. I was real excited. Tissue papers. You presented it great. It was a deck of cards. They were
Fun.
Detroit Tigers playing cards, which we used last night playing euchre.
Hey,
Oh, it's raining there. And
Boy,
then
look at that
they
range.
each made me 2 custom books.
oh, that's
That
sweet.
was like, it had like prompts. My favorite thing is when, and then like they filled it in
Yeah.
and drew a bunch of pictures and wrote stuff. It was hilarious and cute.
I love that.
So shout out Leo Mila for
Good
that.
for you.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was Father's Day on Sunday, so it's always tough not being there with your family, but we did get to do the FaceTime thing, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
I don't care about Father's Day. For me personally, like
Sure.
I get this from my dad.
The
My dad
father.
My dad is very much, if it's my dad's birthday, which no one actually knows when his actual birthday is because he won't tell us.
Are you serious?
It's a long story. But like,
You just guess?
every day is my birthday.
Oh,
I want you guys to be happy and healthy. That's all I want for my birthday.
Yeah.
Like, every day is my birthday.
Sure.
He's
get
very
that.
much, I'm not special because I was born.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the same thing with Father's Day. If you ask anyone in my family, you cannot buy my dad anything because he'll either just not use it or just give it back and be like, just go return this. I don't need
Yeah.
Don't buy me anything.
No, I get that.
And I'm along those lines. I don't want anything for my birthday. I don't want anything for Father's Day. I don't need to be celebrated as your dad.
Mm.
Dad, this is my job. Like
Yeah, it's
this
my-
is what I signed up for
Sure.
by having a family. So I fall into those lines. So
You
I'm-
think you're better than everyone else.
Yeah, we
That's
get it.
no, I think
No,
I'm
it's fine. It's
I
fine.
think I'm
I get it.
less.
Yeah,
I don't
but
need to be celebrated.
I think you're less.
yes, but by saying you're less,
if you think
you are,
I'm
and
better,
then
I'll
saying
take
that
it.
you're better by saying that you're less. You see
Well,
what I'm
if
saying?
you think I'm better, that's fine. But I don't think I'm better. I just don't need.
I know, I
don't
know.
need to celebrate.
Yeah, I think either way, it's a bummer or it's not. It is like it is what it is for all sorts of different people. Like I know for someone like Jasper, it means a lot, and then for someone like us,
Because he needs the
absolutely.
recognition.
Jeez.
For me, it's a bummer when I miss
Yeah.
their stuff. Like
Totally,
I'm
yeah.
missing Mila's
a recital or like a
She's
show
really
or
bummed about
yeah,
it, and I'm
camp,
like,
whatever.
I wish I could be there, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like I gotta.
Yeah.
I also have to perform, and
Well-
I hate missing their birthdays when we have to miss. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I don't like missing. But for my own sake, I don't
Yeah.
care about me.
So that was rehearsal week and the first week of the show, and that sort of brings us here now to Monday, where we are, like I said before, in North Bethesda, Maryland.
Really nice area. By the
Really
way.
nice area.
I was very shocked.
We are getting ready for a run of shows through next Tuesday. We'll be off on July 1st, which is a Wednesday. I'll be heading up north to northern Michigan. The guys are
We're
gonna
gonna hang at my house and
be
brother's
hanging
house.
with Seggie
All right. Next week.
because the show after the day off on the 2nd is up in northern Michigan.
Scotch country.
That's right, baby.
Scott.
So that's gonna be great.
You got it.
But I would like to do one thing. Let's get into the mailbag real quick
Sure.
now that we're on tour.
Yeah,
And
we've gotten a lot of questions
let's-
in a couple weeks.
keep
Do a
in-
podcast for 3
That's right. So let's do like one or two,
Yeah,
and
sure.
then we'll wrap it up. Yeah.
Tyler's visibly sweating.
I am as well.
It's 90 degrees here in DC.
This is all
and
for
we had-
your audio
We
quality.
had, to turn we had to turn the air off in the back lounge, and it is toasty.
warm. It's
Must
pretty
be in a
warm.
Sauna. Goodness gracious.
We are basically in a sauna
Yeah.
for sure because we're with the back lounge is
Yeah.
small and it's hot. So
All right.
Anyway, so we want to say thank you for everybody, as always, that writes in to our
That's all it is.
podcast. As always, if you would like to write us a question, you sure can. Our email is unofficialofficialpod@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on any social, DM us, message us, whatever. We would love to hear from you. Doesn't have to be about the group, can be about whatever. So send us questions. This first one comes from our good friend Anna Gooder.
Come on, Anna.
I don't really know her last name. I just call her Anna Gooder because
Dan Gooder.
she's had us
But
sign
you don't need to
about
dox her.
30 different pairs of Gooder sunglasses, which I appreciate because I the boxes. I love the brand as well.
Anna seen her for the last 4 shows. Gooder.
Anna
Which
Gooder.
is
awesome.
awesome, by the way. We love that. Go for it.
She asked, "What are your highs and lows of starting the tour? In other words, what is your favorite part of hitting the road again versus something you don't like or struggle with?"
Okay, I'll start and then like around. My favorite part is seeing all the guys getting the show up on its feet, like all those kind of side things, like all of the little stuff that happens that like only we know about, and also just the support that you get if you're having an issue with something or whatever. Just I would say just like that whole kind of, I guess I like the whole kind of community aspect of it. The hardest part for me is maintaining the strength of my voice through rehearsals into the show and having it be strong enough so I can sing like I want to. Sometimes it's hard for me to not sing out in rehearsal, to hold back so the shows are, but so yeah, I have a hard time managing that sometimes.
I hate rehearsals so much. I wish everybody in a perfect world, we'd all learn everything at home and come in ready to go. Everything memorized, everything, then we just put it all together. I hate rehearsal.
Yeah.
What I love is the second we take the stage for the first time.
I would agree with that. That was what along the lines of what I was going to say.
You hear that pop from the audience, and it's just like, yes, I'm home.
We're back.
Yeah.
I'm home.
I-
This is where I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
in this moment, on this earth, in
Yes.
this timeline.
Yes.
This is where I'm supposed to be with my boys on stage, ready to give these people a night to remember.
And I've told Lauren this too. It's like a drug.
It is a drug,
When
100%.
when you feel like something that you've worked hard on and you're like, in other words, putting yourself out there to do these songs and they're new, you don't know how they're going to go, and you hear the reaction from the crowd, you're just like, oh my gosh, what a feeling. You can't explain to anybody else that doesn't
Right.
do it.
And
you
it's
know?
been so long since we've had this. We've been off the road since December 31st.
Oh, you don't bring 1,000 people in your home to cheer for you?
No, no.
Oh, that's just Fridays for me.
Oh, nice.
Man,
1,000
I
people.
wanna
Jinx.
I want to move to Jinx.
What do you do down there, Jinx?
Nice.
No, I'm just kidding. But that is,
I mean, you have the land for it.
I do. That is one of the coolest things about
Yeah.
starting out the tour. It's like getting back out there and you're like, okay,
That's right.
here we go. We got some new songs. We got some new clothes. We got new choreography. It's going to be
Yeah.
awesome getting the show up and running. I think the thing I struggle with too, kind of like anybody else, just trying to learn all your stuff, getting stuff memorized, getting your steps down, trying to not be in your head so much, like Jill said.
Yeah.
That's probably the main thing, which is probably normal for a lot of people in
Yeah.
starting out the tour.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks, Anna.
Yeah. Thank you, Anna.
And a gooder. We'll
Let's-
see you tomorrow night, probably.
Let's go to a second question from Liz A. She's
Okay.
messaged us a
I
couple
think
times.
it's Liz Apple.
Okay, there we go. On a recent
Lise
podcast,
Appel.
I think on the last one, you teased us with clues of the songs that you were arranging.
Oh yes. Okay.
For
yes,
those
yes,
who
yes.
Didn't get to see them. What were they?
All 3 songs made the show so far.
All 3 songs made the show, and what I do want to say is there was a guess, and the one that I did that I gave the clues about was there was a correct answer. It was the words were Florida, zucchini, and sailor, and somebody guessed cheeseburger in paradise, and they were correct. But the other 2 guys, I don't think people guessed.
No, we were pretty
No.
big.
Yeah.
I said Disney, and other
Disney?
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
So reveal. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even
So go
think
ahead.
about-
Mine was Party in the USA.
Pardon you say.
Miley Cyrus. And if you're an avid listener to the podcast, you should know that because I said that I was going to work on that song on an early episode. I named the exact song.
And
Oh.
quick little footnote while we're at it on the Cyrus family.
Oh, that's
Our driver for this tour for our bus, the bus that we are on right now recording this podcast, is Larry Cyrus, who
Well,
is.
he's Billy Ray's brother.
Cyrus's brother.
Oh, I thought it was his first
Miley
cousin.
Cyrus's
He is,
uncle.
he is his brother.
Oh, I thought it was his cousin.
No, he
Oh.
is his brother.
It's his brother. So,
Oh.
it's
Billy Ray Cyrus'
Yeah.
brother.
so Larry Cyrus,
Drove for him for 4 years.
sweet guy.
Drove for
Very nice.
Miley
Really
for 2
good guy.
years,
Yeah.
Drove for Britney for a year. Drove for the
Yeah.
Jonas Brothers.
And I asked him, he does party in the USA.
He does party.
He does.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't party.
Maybe
We had a long conversation
maybe he
the
used
other
to
day.
party in the
Yeah,
USA.
he doesn't. He doesn't.
partake.
He
in
doesn't do any of that
anything.
stuff.
That doesn't mean you can still party.
He
He-
parties,
he
just
can-
not
Doesn't
in
he?
that way.
So he does not party.
No, he parties, just
He parties
in his own
with-
way.
with substances.
Part of the USA.
Yes.
He parties without substances or liquids.
Yes. He
So
parties with
not
friends.
like water
No, with like friends.
He
and friends.
with friends.
He parties with
With
friends.
us.
Oh, okay.
I-
And what was yours?
I just said 80s rock, which is very vague, but it is a mashup of 2 songs. 2 that we have never done. Very popular, Jesse's Girl,
Yeah.
an 80s classic, and I combine it with Your Love by The Outfield.
So much fun. I love that song. It's in the first set. You got to come see it. So much fun to sing. Those were
He didn't
great
give one compliment to mine, but it's
questions. Those are great questions. As always, write in. There are more in there, but we are going to wait on those and we're going to answer more later this week because we do have that day off, like I said, on Wednesday, but I'm going to be driving up north. So we're going to try to do
we'll
another
have to do
pod.
it on a show
And
day.
the end of this week. But it's been a great opening week. We've loved everybody that we've seen at the shows. Thank you for coming out. You guys, episode number 55 from the road, North Bethesda, Maryland. Anything you want to add as we close this episode? This
Yeah.
episode.
We're gonna be live streaming this show, guys.
We are.
And I don't think we've ever done a show as high energy as this one.
It's
There's
really
one.
fun. It's really
There's
fun.
one ballad. The rest is mid to high.
I am
tempo.
drenched every night.
I'm drunk
sweat.
right now.
Same.
It's
It's
one.
pretty hot in here.
We're live streaming
Yeah.
the show on July 11th, 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Thank you. Come again.
That's from the
We've not-
convenience store.
A Speedway, but it's 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
From Wilmington, North Carolina, home place, birthplace
Mhm.
of
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Maybe you've heard of him.
February 17th. I know too much about him, but please, when we announce that, spread the word.
Yeah.
Grab your tickets.
Yeah.
And
Great.
the fall is on sale. The fall tour is on sale.
Oh,
The,
I'll
V-
go.
the VIPs are on sale. And now that we've played some of these markets, we can tell you we're coming to Boston.
We are.
We're coming to Mohegan Sun. There's a couple more we can't say.
Very
that.
exciting.
There's a
We're all
couple more
going
we
up-
can't say. Listen, there are a lot of people that are like, how come you're not coming to this two-name city, maybe in the Midwest? We're coming.
We're
Des
coming.
Moines.
We're coming.
We'll be there.
Not Des Moines.
Dang it. Omaha.
Got the whole thing with shows in the
that's
area,
okay.
proximity effect.
And we're out of time. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
To entice you to come to a show, the
Yeah.
off mic this summer is also brand new.
Ooh,
And
it's very fun.
sounding very good.
It's very
It's
fun.
so good.
Very good.
A lot of extra runs, but we'll get there.
Running in place.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Episode 55 from the sauna
The song
in North Bethesda, Maryland. We will see you guys on the road. Thank you, and see you next time.
Wake up, kids, we've got the dreamers to see. Age 40, we got you down on your knees. So